so excited. We're going to be working with animals. I'm just going to log into my Facebook in a second so everybody can be with us. And okay, there I am. I'm logged in there. Hi, everybody. How are you? I am excited to be here. We're going to be doing our Facebook Live show. Hang on a second. I'm going to get us all set up here. Facebook, and we are rocking and rolling. Today is one of my favorite days. Today is my animal day. So we are going to be talking to animals, talking about animals, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about animal communications. Hi, Tiffany Ann, how are you? We're going to be talking about different ways of being able to heal your animal at home. You guys are going to be able to do the work as well. I'm going to give you tips. I'm going to give you things to, oh my God, I'm already hot. I'm already wearing my Safari Jane outfit. So this is what I normally wear when I work with animals because it's green. It looks like I'm on safari, but you know what? I'm really hot. So this is already going to go. I'm done with that. We also have special guests. Hi, Diana. How are you? We have my little whitey girl. And my whitey girl is my baby. This is my baby. She's always unimpressed. So if she looks lethargic, it's because she has watch this. Ready? Yeah, this is what she is. Oh my God, I love you so much. I don't know if you guys have seen that Facebook post yet with Anthony Hopkins and his cat, and they're watching TV. It is so funny. And they're both listening to classic music together. It's awesome. I absolutely love looking at things that make me happy where animals are concerned. And right now, I think animals are quite happy because everybody is home, which is one of the reasons I'm doing this today. And today is going to be a really, really cool show because you get to bring me your animal. And how this works is that you can bring a picture of your animal and you can show us while you sit split screen with us, or you can actually bring your animal on your lap or in the room. And I'm going to talk to your animal and I'm going to give you tips and I'm going to give you energetic things you can do. And we're going to talk all about animal communications. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Jody, hi. Oh my God, I'm so excited to have everybody here. I think it's going to be really, really cool. So today, the first thing that I want to talk about, or first thing I want to do is say thank you. Thank you to everybody who's helped me put on this show. Thank you to everybody who has supported me. Thank you to everybody who has made me coffee, and to my family who is quiet in this hour and has turned off all their computers and not downloading and doing everything so that we can have this stream effortlessly and easily. I think we're going to have a really, really good time. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk just a little bit about animal communications. But before I do, you are more than welcome to send me your questions via your comments with a picture. I will get the picture and I will try to get to everybody that I possibly can to even read the pictures. So if you have a question and you don't want to be on air, send me the pic of your animal. Make sure I can see the eyes because the eyes are the window to the soul and I can read for you. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about animal communications and what that is. So I am what's known as an animal communicator or a pet psychic. As an animal communicator and pet psychic, whoops, I just lost my connection there. And pet psychic, I am able to converse with an animal on an energetic level. So the mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual are the way we connect. Now, having said that, you know what? So can everybody. We are all animal communicators. Every time you listen to your animal, every time you are connected to them, when they either show you physically what they want to have done, or you sit there going, you know what? I think I need to do X, Y, and Z. A lot of times that's the animal actually talking to us and going, okay, you know what? Fine. They think it's their idea. Let it be their idea. But hey, at least we're going for that extra walk. Or they picked up my green little toy. So when we talk about animal communications, what we're talking about is speaking to an animal on a level other than physical. So physical is one of them. So I am going to talk about mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. But before I do that, I am going to give everybody the link to our show. Come on, link. Uh-oh, link's not working. No, what's going on here? Where is our link? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if I can. Where's my link? Oh, ha! Well, it would help if I was pressing the right button. I was pressing the camera link, everybody. Sorry, I did not mean to scare you. I apologize for that. Because today is a really, really important day. Okay, so if you're going to send me your picture, it really needs to be done in the commenting section of our particular show, because I won't get it if you give it to me that way. Here is our guest link for today. It is now loading. You are more than welcome to click on that link to get your animal communications reading with me today. Now, again, if you're going to give me a picture, please make sure that that picture is sent to me in the comment boxes. Hold on a second, there we go. Make sure that I have refreshed that so I can see you. There we go. There we go. Oh, I love doing this. This is way too much fun. Okay, so again, I'm going to send that link. I'm going to put that there because I'm not seeing it. Is everybody seeing that link? I hope everybody is. If you are, feel free to click on it and I will start doing the readings. Okay, so I'm copying the link. Link is copied. And I'm putting it in here. Whoops. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn down my sound. There we go. Okay, it won't let me load. Okay. I'm going to do that. Okay, see if you can do that. Let me see. I'm going to click on it. No, it's loading for me. I'm there. So I am actually, there we go. So yeah, so Kathy Ping Vic, how are you? I'm going to put you in my stream right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And let's hope we can see Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Can you hear me? Okay, Kathy, I'm going to let you go. And try clicking on the link again, and that should work for you because I have redone it. Once we get everything going, I'm going to talk about mentos. This is sit, stay. This is come Fido, all that kind of stuff. And when we have that particular way of communicating, it satiates that tangible part of who we are. Can somebody click on the link and see if it's working now? Because it should be. There shouldn't be any reason that it's not. So if you guys can click on it, that would be fantastic, because I want to do my animal readings today. So mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. The physical is one that is very obvious to us. That's the one that we enjoy as human beings because we are a physical, tangible society. Now, we also have the mental. And the mental, and I'm not talking about your cat is mental. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Animals are visual creatures. So you can actually send to them visions or visuals of what you feel or what you're thinking. So if you send them that particular visual, then they will take that visual and they will communicate back to you in the same way. Okay, let's try Kathy again. That's weird. I'm not getting any. Okay, make sure that you guys have your cameras on. In your address section, you have in your URL address section, there's a little lock. With that little lock, click on it and make sure that you're following that. Show stream Kathy. Let's try you one more time. Hi, Kathy, can you hear me? No, can't hear me. Oh, this sucks. 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Hi, Anne. How are you? How are you?
Good, good. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so we have your dog. The lag is a little tough today. We did hear that a lot of people are on Facebook today, so you might get that. If you're experiencing a lag, don't worry. Just watch. We're still here, okay? Jody Antle saying, why is... Okay, so this particular animal, what's your dog's name?
This is
And
Mally. This is the one I'm really more concerned with. She's a shepherd, the one I had to leave behind. She's the princess.
she feels very content. She doesn't quite know what's going on right now. So as an animal communicator, I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm telling her that as soon as I said I'm a friend of your mom, she just, oh, what? She's here? She's really happy. This dog is content being where she is. She would like it if you visit. She wants you to visit. So this dog is away from you, correct?
Yes, it's the one I had to leave behind.
Okay. So that's what you mean by leave behind. Okay. So this particular dog would love it if you visit, but I'm okay, mommy. I'm okay. This dog really likes her rawhides and things like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. Yeah. So
yes,
this particular dog really loves its life, loves you, is okay where it's at right now, is in a happy place, but it could be in a, wants to be walked more, wants to be that kind of thing, but is content, Any other question?
Okay.
No?
No, I just want to make sure that
she's good.
Taken care of.
She is. Thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Angel.
No worries. So some people are saying that the camera isn't working. So I'm not sure what that's all about because everything seems to be working on this end. So please, if you can make sure that your cameras are turned on, I'm not able to attach my picture. That just goes in the comment box. So what you do is you attach it in the comment box and then I can see that. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, you know what? This is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go off the air, and I'm going to come back. And when I come back, we're going to continue this. Oh, we have a few more people, but again, the camera's not working. So I'm going to come back, and we're going to start this again, okay? So please stay tuned. Be there in 30 seconds or less. Oh. Okay, and we're back. So I'm going to grab that again, that link. Hi, how are you, Carla? Oh my God, look at this beautiful girl. Oh my God. This is a girl who's very unimpressed with being here at the moment. And it's funny because right now I'm actually in Facebook. So I'm reading this cat without seeing this cat. And that's something that we can do. And the reason we can do that, and I'm putting the link in there one more time, and I'll do that periodically in the show anyway, just so everybody has it and it's refreshed. So this particular cat is a bit, can you hear? Oh, hang on a second. Let's bring you in. Ha. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Carla. How are you? You don't look like a Carla. Okay. You don't look like a Carla.
Okay.
And who is this that we're talking to today? Oh, let it go. It's okay. It's okay. What's your name?
We're on, but she can't hear.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Okay, turn up your volume.
Hang on.
Turn up your volume. Okay, now I'm starting to see people. Now people are in my studio. So can you hear me now? Can everybody hear me? Okay, so here's the deal. Your particular cat, a little unhappy right now, but we can see that in their physicality. This is a cat who's happy as long as he's with you, as long as this animal's with you. This is very territorial cat. This is my territory. This is who we are. Do you have a specific question for me today? Do you have a question for me? Yes, no, maybe? If you do, type it in the comments section and we'll go from there, okay? So thank you for coming. Oh, man. All right. Before we go on, I want to, hoping to get Binky's reading. This is Cheryl Mendel. Binky, let's tap into Binky for a second. Loving Binky, loving the energy. This cat is really healthy. The energy is really good. Binky, Cheryl, is there a particular question that you would like for Binky? Because I feel like you worry for this animal, as we all do. But the reality is that I really, I'm unconcerned about this cat. The cat feels like it's okay. It loves its life. It loves where it is. So long as you don't pick at it too much, like pick it up too much and do a lot of stuff with it. But Binky loves to be loved as long as it's loved its way. Okay. So if you want, please attach or come and join us. I would love it if you came and join us. Kathy! Oh my God! I can actually see you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Okay. So who am I talking to right now?
So I'm Kathy, and this is my daughter, Kayla.
Hi, Kayla. How are you?
Hi. Good, how are you?
Hi. And who are we talking to? What animal are we talking to? Okay, so this is an animal who is deceased. So with deceased animals, ladies and gentlemen, it's really no different than talking to one who's alive. We were talking about the mental and the physical. So for 1 second, let's talk about the spiritual nature of communications. I can tap into the spirit of an animal who's passed away the same as I can tap into an animal of someone who is alive, and a human who is alive or deceased. Same thing. This animal is crossed over well. All I get is joy. All I get is happiness. There's a gray cat around this dog. So I don't know who the gray cat is, but I love that gray cat because they're stuck together. So, and I don't know if this is your gate. You guys didn't have a gray cat before, did you?
I had one when I was growing up.
Okay, so that would be your gray cat. So your gray cat and this dog are together. They found each other. Now, understand, everybody, that the rainbow bridge is a beautiful thing that truly does exist. And when animals cross over, they go over this incredible bridge, and they're guided by animals who are actually guardians of the bridge. And they're taken over, and they are assessed. They go through kind of a orientation like humans do. It's a really cool process. But I assure you that anybody who has lost an animal, these animals find their way there, and this dog has totally found their way there. Totally happy.
That's great. Thank you.
Is that what you wanted to know?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if he's okay, if you could feel anything about him.
Yeah, I feel like there was something. Was there something going on in like the belly area or just above the belly?
Yeah, around his bum.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting, is a belly area, around that area. Okay, great. So this animal is amazing. Thank you very, very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're talking to, Cheryl. Okay, so Cheryl couldn't get her picture tagged in the comments. So I have Cheryl here with me. Cheryl, can you talk, hi, can you tell me, this is Binky, right? Oh, we got a big lag here. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Binky the dog, and Binky is awesome, and Binky feels really healthy and really good. I really like where Binky's at. I am sorry about the lag today, but at least we're getting to see the animals that we are talking to. So we're talking about the mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. So on the spiritual level, like I said, oh, hello, Whitey. On the spiritual level, as I said, we're able to talk to animals even if they're not present with us. And that doesn't necessarily mean deceased. If the animal, like a human, is not in the room, I can still connect to them on a very deep level. And I can hear Binky, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on is I'm talking to you. So my name is Angel. And this is how communicators work, only you don't have to verbalize it. My name is Angel, and I am a friend of your mom, Cheryl, and she would like me to talk to you about different things and things that you enjoy and that you like. One of the biggest things she wants to know is how you are. That's what it feels like. So again, she feels like she's in a good space. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for being with us. Okay, so let's try Carla again.
Hi.
Hi, Carla. Can you hear me this time?
Yes, I can. This is Fiore.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Okay.
And
So
we
I'm
have
sorry.
another cat, Luna. She's not in the room.
Okay. And what's this cat's name?
Fiore.
Fiore. And what's your name, sir?
That's Joe.
Joe, you're an animal communicator. You can talk to animals. This is why animals absolutely adore you. Look at that smile. Isn't he beautiful? I can see why you fell for him. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So what would you like to know about your animals today?
How they are getting along.
They're okay. Like I said originally with your particular cat, the one that we just saw, is particularly territorial. But I really like the relationship they have because they are finding boundaries with each other. They're okay as long as you leave them alone and stop being so worried about them. Okay?
So
'Cause
worried?
the more
Okay.
worried you are, the more that cat that we just saw is going to
And
freak
this
out.
is Luna.
That's
Hi,
Luna.
Luna. How are you?
Luna's very, she has a lot of attitude.
Yeah, she does. But as long as she knows what her boundaries are, she's okay. This cat needs structure. This one, it's like you tell her what to do, when her feedings are, that kind of thing. She's really great. If you stray a little bit outside of that, that's okay. But for the most part, she just needs to know what's going on. She's very mental physical, so you can talk to her and she understands everything you say. Whereas
That
the
is so
other one,
true.
She does.
yeah, so the other one is highly emotional. So Joe, you're like that cat. You're highly emotional. So when you what you feel, the other cat feels.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're awesome. I really love you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read you
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here. I truly
Bye.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you. God bless.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, so before we go to our next person, which is I can't see that Noshma. Oh, what a pretty name. Okay, so before we come back to that, there's mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional. We're talking about Joe. Joe is a very emotional guy. And funny enough, most guys are so much more emotional, but they've been taught in tradition that they have to be the hunter-gatherer, what have you. But then we see in this day and age, the guys are becoming more sensitive, more emotional. We're seeing the animal connections with them. We're seeing their intuitive abilities grow. And that's what I love seeing guys with animals. The reality is that when you emotionally involved, you can actually connect with you. So, first time you ever seen them, you're just like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And your heart just bleeds for them and you're so in love with them. Well, here's the thing. They are actually downloading all the information to it, and you're actually giving them your information to them. And the 30 seconds of left, they are putting everything in you to do things like this is like the when we feel and this is a really like I think this is really literally it's instantly anything from that's the way that's the connection that this where and this is how we so again we're only both and this is and so now did I okay, hang on a second. So hi, how are you?
Hi.
Okay, can I see you? Did I say your name right? Noshma?
No, it's Mishma.
Nishma, I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries.
So who am I talking? Oh my God, is this who I'm talking to today? You're beautiful.
This is
Oh,
Mochi.
totally unimpressed. Totally unimpressed. He's like, okay, what do you want?
Okay.
Is this person safe to talk to? Can I talk to her? That's what I'm being shown. So can you let your dog know that I'm okay to talk to?
You can talk to her. This is
Like,
Angel.
yeah, okay. Who had like a little, I don't know if it's a cheesecake or a cake of some sort, like something like a muffin. Who had that recently? Was that you?
No, I don't think it was me.
Who had the thing? It almost looks like it's do you know the color of cheesecake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, and it looks round, and it's about this round. And the dog is going, whenever they have crumbs, I can't have any. I can't have any. I want crumbs. I like crumbs.
Oh, maybe it's my mom, she like during tea time she'll have like a tea biscuit or
Yes.
something.
Okay, so it's a tea biscuit. Okay, cool. So the tea biscuit, when there are crumbs, she waits for them. She waits for them. She knows she's not supposed to have them, but she waits for them.
Oh yeah.
She's so good. But those are one of her favorites, by the way. She's telling me this stuff, and she's like, okay. It's almost like, I can't believe you're actually hearing me. Okay. This is a really cool dog. I was going to say cool cat. This is a really cool dog. I really love this dog and the energy of this particular dog. She's really, really good for you. Just so you understand, this particular dog was sent to you for your healing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this dog was sent for your healing. This dog grounds you. Do you have anxiety? Do you get anxiety? Yeah, that's why she's here.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Sometimes
she's here to help you with that.
sometimes I find that he's actually kind of anxious himself. Like um he seems like he's restless sometimes. Like he doesn't really calm down a lot. I'm just wondering
Yeah,
why.
that's your energy. Because this
Oh,
dog is
really?
actually really calm. So what he's doing is taking on your energy to show you who you are.
Oh, wow.
That's all. So one of the things that I would do, there are these things called Bach remedies. And actually, just after you, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Bach remedies. And with the Bach remedies, you can utilize them to help. So this particular dog, and you called this dog a him, so I am sorry because it has a very feminine quality to, I was going to say her again. With this particular dog, Scleranthus, is about letting go. So it's not about letting go necessarily of the past. What it's about is letting go of any emotions or anything you're carrying that belong to an owner or somebody else. Okay, so what you do, you go get these Scleranthus and you can order them online. And you can actually put a couple of drops in your hand and pet your dog with it. Because I mean, if you ever try to get them to ingest stuff, it can be very, very difficult. So yeah, so that's the biggest thing you can do. What's your question today?
I just wanted to know if because it's kind of related to how I find that he's kind of anxious if he's like settled in our home because we've
Yeah.
only really just got him.
Hmm.
It'll be a little over a year now, and we're just like want to make sure he's happy with us.
He's great. He loves where he is. He needs a Scleranthus to let go of past, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let go of your stuff and let go of his stuff, but he's actually physically with you because his nature is actually very calm, very grounded. You're going to find that over the coming time. It's just adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you
thank
so much for allowing me to read you today. Thank you.
you so much.
So David Chappelle was asking, how do I hook up? The page isn't loading. Okay, that's really, really weird because some people are able to load and some people are not. So we're going to try this again. We're going to try and add a guest. Copy the link. And we're going to put it in here. Paste that link. And we're going to go click like that. And there's our Be Live studio. And remember that we are experiencing some lag today, so that is going to happen. For the most part, though, people are kind of being able to get through, which is good. So we were talking about Bach remedies. Bach remedies, you can get them at any health or holistic food store. With Bach remedies, what you can do is you put a little bit in your hand and you pet your dog with it. If you don't know what's going on, there are books and there are online charts that you can utilize. That people are able to read and then are able to administer to their animals. They are homeopathics, so you can't hurt anybody by it. Our next wonderful and beautiful guest is Carol. 2, 1, and you're in. Hi, Carol. Can you hear me? Hello, Carol? Oh, I lost her. Carol, why did you go? Don't go, Carol. Don't go. So I'm going to teach you guys something. Let's say you can't get a Bach remedy. Let's say you can't go to the holistic store because it's closed, okay, for whatever reason. I want everybody right now, put out your left hand, okay? Put out your left hand. Close your eyes. I want you to say these words. I call in whatever energy is necessary for me now. Feel that in your hand, or see it, or just know that it's there, and then place it and bring it into you. Okay. I was just teaching a healing class, and that's called an energy ball. So that particular energy ball, you can call in. I call in, so, Nishma, we were just speaking with her. I call in, she can do it right now. I call in the energy of Scleranthus for my dog. You take that and you place it in your animal. Now, as we speak, I have 3 out of 6 of my animals here. One of them is my baby girl. This is, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is my whitey. She is my girl. Look at her. Look at how impressed she looks right now. She is purring, so that's a good sign. But what she does is she'll come on my shows, and when I'm doing readings, she'll be there and she'll hang out, and sometimes she'll want your attention, or she'll just sit with me. And that's a good thing when you are an animal communicator, to always have animals around. So if you don't have a physical animal, even pictures of animals are really good. And that's another thing we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about animal totems, because in animal communications, that's actually really important. So again, before we go there, you put out your left hand, you hold that, right? And then you place it in your animal. Now, all you have to do is click on the link that I just sent, and that should bring you into our studio. Tanya, same thing. How do I hook up? If you guys can't hook up, please send me your questions in the comment box. If you send me your question in the comment box, then I'm going to be able to still read your animal. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many questions here. Here we go. Jin. Hi, Angel. My dog Desi has been coughing and gagging lately. Vet isn't sure it's a heart murmur or collapsed trachea or heart disease. We are waiting on the specialist. Would love your advice. Okay, so Desi, I want to just tap into Desi right now. I'm getting a lot of chest stuff, not necessarily heart. I'm getting more in here. So I would say trachea, bronchial tubes are what that's going. I'm not seeing a heart murmur. I don't see that at all. But again, what I usually tell people is that working with a veterinarian, whether it's a holistic or an allopathic Western vet, is always great. As an animal communicator, I can show you what I see is going on. And then in doing that, I can make sure that you are put on to the right people. Tiffany and Chadwick. Okay, so I'm going to get Tiffany Ann in with us, and then I'm going to answer some more online questions. Hi, Tiffany Ann, how are you? Can you hear me? Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me or not. Don't know what's going on there. But I know we want to talk about your cat, right? Can you hear me? Nothing? Crud on the muffins, and you've tried so many times with it. Well, I finally got your picture at least. You know, that's crappy. Send me your question in the comments, okay? Please send me those questions. So we are having a little bit of technical difficulty today. It's interesting because we weren't having them in the afternoons, but we're having them in the evening. Very interesting that. So we may have to change that up a little bit. So let me see. Amy, now you can't hear me. Very underwater sounding. Can't hear. That's better. Okay, I'm good. Try again. All right. Angel, Percy has a problem with his throat and can't send a picture. Okay, so Percy. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but I can feel that tickle. There's definitely something going on. I would definitely suggest seeing a vet about that. It's not a fur ball. And it's definitely not something, it's stuck. It almost feels stuck, like a little piece of hair or something's in there that he'd like to get out. It just feels really tickly, really tickly. So yeah, you might on that one, I would say that, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go back and back and back. Let's see who we have here. Curious about Todd and Buddy, wanting to know their opinion on if we made the right decision to release them a few summers ago. I would say yes with one. One had a hard time adjusting. This is for Stephanie Knapp. But they're losing themselves in the beauty of the yards. So yeah, I like what you've done. I like that you did that. What are these animals? Because I can't see, because I don't understand if that's a rabbit or what is that you freed. Because I feel like you let something go, but and you said that, but I can't see what they are. So I apologize for that. So Cheryl's asking Binky. Oh, that's interesting. So Binky, we were talking about health and healing before, and I wasn't able to see a picture, and she wasn't able to connect. But it's really, really interesting. She's asking, how is Binky feeling about recently losing both her eyes? Binky's fine. Binky's totally cool. As long as she has you, that's cool. Stephanie says cats. No, I get that they're fine. It's funny because I saw them as rabbits, like really, really small. But no, I feel they're really, really good. Wondering how my Duke is doing. Wow. Notice how that totally slowed me down. I love that animal. Yeah, really good. Really good, peaceful. Totally peaceful. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you for that one. Thank you for that question. Okay, I'm going to try Tiffany Ann again. Let's try Tiffany Ann. Tiffany Ann, now I can see you. Can you hear me? Ah, can you hear me? Okay, so here's her kitty. She can't hear me. I can hear her. She can hear me. I can't hear her. So we're having a few problems, but I'm really loving your kitty. One of the things I like about your particular animal is that it's completely cohesive to who you are, completely on the same level of you, but more so on your daughter. This is your daughter's protector. Okay, this is definitely all about your daughter, and it's all about protecting her, even sometimes in dream time. So animals, ladies and gentlemen, can also go into your dream time. What they can do is they can help you, protect you, guide you, all of those different things. Okay, thank you so much for trying, Tiffany, and thanks for being here. Okay, so now I'm looking at Nancy Donner. Nancy was trying to get on. So hey, Angel, Dollar is having some problems lifting his right front leg. Dollar is a horse. To clean it, and this has been this way for the last month. I think it's in his knee, but not sure. How can I help? You know what? I'm not necessarily getting the knee. I'm kind of getting a little higher than that, almost in the anal area or under the, yeah, it's up above that area. Check the knee as well, because there is a clicking that I keep hearing, but there's something else going on as well that you want to look at. I keep hearing x-rays may be necessary, so you might want to consider that in that bottom area under the tail, and again, if you want to, as an option, the knee for sure. But I feel like he's having a hard time because there's just something going on there. Now you said it's the front leg. Okay, because I keep seeing something in the back going on. In the front leg, I'm hearing the clicking, so you might want to take a look at that, but I get the x-ray for the back. So there's something else that they're showing me that you may not be aware of. Okay, so that's not about the leg, that's just about the hind. So take a look at that too, but yeah, I hear a clicking in the front. I would suggest taking a look at it, but I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like it's broken or it's cracked. It almost, I don't know what that is. It's just a really weird, it's almost like something is stuck. Something is stuck. Yeah, you got to take a look at that. Definitely take a look at it. Okay, so Stephanie has updated us. They were tiny cats, stayed kitten size their whole lives. Okay, that's why I'm seeing them so small. Okay, that makes so much sense. Thank you for that. Thought I was going crazy. Rendering, so Jody Antle, wondering, is my cat Money, if my cat Money will be happy when we buy a house and move? Yes, because the house is going to be bigger. There's a lot more movement, a lot more space to move around in. So whatever house you're getting is going to be ecstatically happy. So yeah, this is a fantastic move for your family, but especially for your animal. That is not even a question for me. If people want to try to get in, please do. I would really appreciate that. I think after this show, I might actually come back to see if we can continue to do some live readings just to test it. Maybe it's just this particular link. But I will come back for another 15, 20 minutes after the show as well. Okay, so Danielle, thank you so much. That's exactly what I needed to know. The Duke is peaceful now. Oh, I'm so happy. So I love my work. I love working with people. I do, and everybody knows that. But animals are my heart's desire. And I think everybody, I mean, most people can say that. I'm very fortunate because I can feel them in a way that other people can't. However, that does, like I said earlier, that doesn't mean you can't connect to them. Every animal communicator is actually has a forte of their own. So for me, I'm very emotional, spiritual. So my easiest way to connect is on the emotional level, on the spiritual level. Whereas I have other people that will try to connect on that level, but it's easier for them to connect on a physical level or sending visual stuff. Like my spider. My spider is very emotional visual. So my boyfriend is very emotional visual. And so he's able to connect to her more readily than I am. And yes, people, I have a spider. She is absolutely gorgeous and her name is Phoebe. Okay, let's see. I have Jenny Robinson. I'm hoping we can get Jenny in here. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Angel. How are you?
Great. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have your picture, but I can hear you, which is even more important. So, what is your question tonight, my lovely?
We had to let our dog Tazzy go last fall after a long illness. She was 13 and had some challenges. And I'm just curious about whether you're seeing us having another pet this year, and if so, where it might come from.
Yeah, fall, September. And I'm sorry, what was your other part of your question? Was
where it might come from, a rescue locally or far away?
Local. It feels out west, to be honest with you. It feels farmland. And I'll be honest with you, it feels like it's a lab of some sort or a yellow color of some sort, but it's a medium-sized dog.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's it. You are easy. Okay. You have to keep us updated as to what goes on. Okay.
I will do that.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. These are new applications and platforms that we're using, so we're really, really trying hard to make them run smoothly. I'm even finding different times of day work really, really well. So I like the 7 o'clock thing, but like I said, a lot of people are on right now, so that can make it hard for lag. So if you be patient with us, I'm sure we can get you on. Questions? Anybody have any other questions for me today? Cindy. Okay, can't send years with, would we get more years with her heart murmur? So yeah, I'm seeing her actually last a longer for sure. I don't think you have anything to worry about in the interim, probably for another year or two at least. So you've got her for quite a while. She's a happy dog. Heart murmur doesn't seem to worry her in the least. You're staying on top of it, so that's really not a concern for me. It's more age than anything else with Cleo, for sure. No, but I like where you're headed with this animal. Again, she seems happy. She seems fine. She seems healthy outside of that. Eating well. She loves her food. Really loves her kibble. Loves to get into it. So this is not a dog that really does concern me on a health level at all, to be perfectly honest with you. I like it when people, with animal communicators, sometimes it's hard to get gender and age just simply because dogs and animals, cats, what have you, they don't really see gender. That's not something that they concern themselves with. That's more of a human thing. And age is perceived in different ways. So even with humans, I can see an energetic age, but their chronological age could be different. So, you know, someone who's 47, nudge, nudge, could be seen as 35, and that's the number that I get constantly. So energetically is more important to me than anything else, but it's always nice when people do give us that. When you are working with an animal as a communicator as well, sometimes we work with pictures. You know, people ask us, do you need a picture? Yeah, sometimes we do, but I can tap into them through your love. I can tap into an animal who is anywhere in the world, an animal who's deceased, in any situation. One of the things I really enjoy doing is working with animals who are rescues, getting them out of situations, and animals who have been in situations or out of situations that we are rehabilitating. My forte, as I said, each communicator does have a forte, is exotics. So I work best with elephants and snakes and scales and fins and feathers. So I love my domestics, and I work amazingly well with them. But if you were to give me a tiger, I literally physically can feel them in my skin and in my body. And this is how each communicator works. And that kind of brings us to the topic of spirit animals. So again, if anybody wants a reading, you're more than welcome, and we will bring you into the show because I love doing my split screen reads. These are freaking awesome. And we will get them to work. Like, we will work on them little by little, and you guys really help us with that. But spirit animals. So on a totem pole, we have 4 animals. The first animal is your spirit animal. The second animal is your power animal. Your third animal is your guide, and the animal at the bottom of that is the animal energy that's working with you. So that one can change from time to time, whereas the others can't. So here's what I'd like to do for everybody who is watching the show. If you want, you can come and sit with me right now, and you can get your spirit animal and your animal totem. I would love to do that for you. So if you click on the link that I gave you earlier, and I'm going to send it again, just because I can and I want to, I will send that, and you guys can click on that link, and you can be a guest on my show, and I will give you your spirit totem pole. Now understand too that the totem pole is not exclusive to just animals. The totem pole is also got, or sorry, the animal totems can also be animal tree totems. You can have a herb or a stone. all of these different things. So Jenny Robinson is back. Carol is back. And I'm going to do, let's talk to Jenny. So Jenny, I'm assuming you want your spirit animals, my love.
Yes, please.
Jenny, are you here with us?
I am.
Okay, well, we can't quite hear Jenny. Jenny, hello. Oh, you just turned off your mic. Hold on, let me turn on your mic. Hi, Jenny, can you hear me?
I can.
Hi, Jenny.
The mic is muted.
Okay, well, maybe Jenny can try later. Carol, I don't get a picture for you. So if I don't get a picture, I'm probably not going to be able to read that. Now, I'm assuming that both Carol and Jenny want their spirit animal totems. So Jenny, this is your spirit animal. You are the beaver. That is home. Home is all about creating foundation for yourself and for others. When we talk about our spirit animal, what we're talking about is what you have to offer the world. So I'm snake medicine. So snake medicine is all about helping people release their burdens, old perceptions of life, helping them move from their old skins into their new skins. Carol, you are butterfly. Your power animal is the dragonfly. So the dragonfly is about connecting to ancestors, anything about genealogy, talking to people from the past, even on an energetic level, because they're showing me that you have intuitive ability. If you were to sit quietly and ask for your grandmother or your great grandmother or your aunts or your uncles to come to you, they will come to you. And in doing that, they will come to you with information. So you need to really, really, really listen. Okay. Stephanie, yours is the boar. That is your spirit animal. That animal is all woman. Okay, that encompasses everything: the mother, the daughter, the sister, the friend, the caregiver. So anything. So you're the kind of person who would do really, really well in victim services for women or abused women, or working with a shelter with women and families, working with single mothers, things like that. That is the place of all women. Okay, here we go. All right. So unfortunately, we're not getting visuals today. We're just not getting any of that, but I'm seeing your name. So if you want your animal totems, just let me know in the comments section and I will give them to you. Okay. For some reason, Jody Antle, are you still with us? Because if you were, let me know, because apparently there is something here for you where animals are concerned, which doesn't surprise me in the least. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of. Okay, so Jody is there. I get something about condor medicine for you. Yeah, I like all the animal images that are coming out. Nancy Donner, it's really funny. You work with horses, and I know that. I've known you for years, but it's funny because your spirit animal, one of the animals, no, your guide in the guide position is actually the canary. So whenever you see a canary, just know that you're on the right path, always on the right path. Blake Smith, how are you? I'm going to try and bring you in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because we're having problems with cameras today. Hi, can you hear me? Can you see me? I feel like I'm in the musical Tommy. Okay, so where animal community, it's funny how all the animals are starting to come in now. I'm feeling so many animals and all of them have messages in this time. It's really interesting. We are in 2020. It's March 24th. The animals actually have a message for everybody who's watching and more, because there will be others who will watch this after this program. We're crying for you to take care of us. We need your input. We're confused as to what's going on right now. Okay, so for anybody who's watching this, I don't care when you're watching this, this is what I need you to do. And this can be done for humans as well as animals, but this is an animal broadcast and I'm feeling this so big right now. It's crazy. It's like literally stopping the work I'm doing with you. I ask and give permission to all those of the light to help the animals of the world. Give them what they need in this time of sorrow, in this time of crisis, in this time of blessings, in this time of healing. So if you're hearing this right now, write it down. Go back. You're going to be able to do that and write it down. This is something that you need to consistently do, and it will actually change things for animals one at a time. You know, we don't think we're powerful. It's such a sad thing because we are so powerful. We are such great beings of light that connected in ways we don't even understand. And even if we don't understand it, we can still do this. We can still put that energy out there. So much to do. So much work we have to do. We're coming into a time right now where elephant medicine will be the thing that will concern us. And what I mean by that is ancient medicines. So ancient wisdoms, we're all going to need to go back on who we were, you know, the way our families did things, the way their families did things, the generations before us did things in small little ways, not huge ways. I'm not talking about, you know, we're all going to have to become pioneers and settlers, but we are going to have to reevaluate how the fundamentals of our lives. And I'm finding this really interesting that it's coming out on an animal show because we too are mammals, right? We are animals. And the reality is that we're high functioning animals, but not different than others. We can speak, we can reason in different ways. You know, if you look at monkeys, they reason. If you look at elephants,